We start with a quote from Charles Bukowski, because I thought he was from the Czech Republic. But I was wrong. Sometimes you climb out of the bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside, remembering all the times you have felt that way. This year, we often felt that way. We had so much work that we did not know how to handle it. At every customer meeting, we said, yes, we can do it. But we had no idea how to do it. But at the end, we just figured it out. Past days, as we went from bar to bar in Prague, we talked a lot about our mental health. Something that came too short as we built our business. I guess we needed the pressure, the overwhelming situations to make a decision. A bold decision. To change our life. We don't know how to manage our business while we're traveling around the globe, but we will figure it out. We met in Rome. It was kind of our first business trip. Soon after, we traveled to Prague. It was the first time in this city for us both. We were so positively surprised about this city that we swore to come back soon. So here we are, and we have some facts about this stunning city. We love beer. But Czech people apparently love it more than anyone else in the world. They drink about 385 half-liter beers per person per year. They even have a beer spa. That's right, you can have a bath in beer and even drink as much as you want. Charles Bukowski would have loved it. Nicole, it's your part.
The famous astronomical clock was made by Hanus Carolinum. After creation, he was blinded by the old town councillors with a hot iron stick. They did this out of fear that Hanus would recreate the clock in another city and make this one less famous and unique. However, an exact replica of the astronomical clock can be seen in Seoul, South Korea. A lot of locals hate the Zizkov Tower building, either for political reasons or for disrupting Prague's medieval skyline as a very tall, grey structure that looks like it's about to take off. By the way, Pascal surprised me with a trip to this tower, and I can tell you it really is very ugly. It is grey, high, ugly, and there are even naked babies climbing the tower. However, if you do go to check it out, head up to the top as you can get some pretty cool views. From there, you can even see the Prague Castle, which is the largest in the world. The 130-meter wide medieval castle and its 70,000 square meters of land attract almost 2 million visitors every year and have landed it a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records. Prague's most famous bridge, Charles Bridge, was built all the way back in the 1300s. It's connecting the city's old town to Mala Strana and is always very crowded. Luckily, it is not as narrow as this street in Prague, which is barely 50 centimeters wide. Yet, because it's so narrow, it has its own traffic light. The traffic light prevents pedestrians from meeting in the middle and then wondering how to walk past each other. Prague is known for its unusual sculptures, but this one has been mistaken for a real man's suicide attempt many times. The sculpture of the hanging man depicts the Austrian neurologist Sigmund Freud and can be found in the Prague Old Town. Freud suffered from a number of phobias, including the fear of his own death.
Sometimes we fear death ourselves, but as Steve Jobs said, when I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you will most certainly be right."
It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life.
This speech changed my life. Why not following my dreams right now? Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. You will never be ready, but as you go, you will figure it out. And remember, one day it will be too late. That's it. Until the next time, and don't forget, have less, do more, be more. Sometimes we fear death ourselves, but as Steve Jobs said,
Wow, Steve
Steve Jobs. Sometimes we fear death ourselves, but as Steve Jobs says, Steve Jobs said, sometimes we fear death ourselves, but as Steve Jobs said. Sometimes we fear death ourselves, but as Steve Jobs Oh my God.
Find your way and try to stay.